So, guys, it's the day after the election, and how do you feel? Have you gotten over the shock? If you're a Donald Trump fan or whether you're a lefty Democratic person, have you gotten over the shock that he is now going to be the president of the United States for a second time? Lots of people are still overwhelmed by the fact that he swept this election. So my thoughts about it now is that I'm doing more of research and doing a deep dive into exactly how Vice President Kamala Harris lost the election. And I can't believe that at least 20% of Black men voted for Trump. 54%, about that number, of Hispanics voted for Trump. And about a little over 50% of white women voted for Trump. What does that say? It says that some people were resonating with his message. They were really concerned about the border and border protection and undocumented immigrants coming into the country. They were very concerned, and this was the most important topic that they did discuss and that they did voice. They said that they wanted the economy to be better. That's what they wanted to see. They did not want to go to the grocery store and spend over $100, $200, $300 on grocery. Milk is like almost $7. Eggs is like almost $8. And I think that's why the Democratic Party lost, is because they were not resonating with what people were actually concerned about. Yes, they were saying that Donald Trump, he doesn't have the temperament to be president. He overthrown the government, insurrection. But at the end of the day, people really didn't care about that. They cared about the fact that they wanted to have a better life for themselves and their family. So Kamala Harris did have a concession speech at her alma mater, Howard University. It was great. She was very powerful, but she did tell people, hey, I'm not out. Don't count me out. We're going to come together and we're going to make a peaceful transition for elect President Donald Trump, but don't count me out. And don't be sad if, we lost, because there's more to come. And I think that resonated a lot with Democrats like myself. But again, I'm wondering, how is the Democratic Party going to bounce back from this? Because they are basically losing their base. They're losing Black people, particularly men. Black women are still riding with them hard, but they are losing women, working women, mothers. They definitely lost white men altogether, some of them anyway. So I'm just wondering, how are they going to bounce back? Because they have to. And if Trump does a pretty good job, if he even delivers on even some of the promises, say if he cuts gas prices to the fact that now people can afford gas to go to their jobs or take vacation or just travel to grandma's house, that's a win for him. So if he does even remotely, if he goes through the promises and keeps the promises that he decided to go on this, he is going to get a lot of people just going to be they're not going to be going to the Democratic Party anymore. They're going to be leaving the Democratic Party. So this is something that I'm going to definitely keep an eye on. Subscribe to my channel for more Trump news and my reaction from a middle-aged Black woman who is a Democrat thinking of switching to Republican. What do you think?